So I came with props, coupons. I started a startup here based in Metro Fourth called SnipSnap, and I actually realized I was trying to figure out when exactly did I take the plunge, and I realized it was exactly 2 weeks ago this week that I gave my notice to my then employer at the time, Gannett. But I'll rewind a little bit past that, sort of tell how I got to that point. So I'm actually terrible at these things. These coupons, I have a coupon business now, but I am the worst couponer on the planet. I can never remember to bring the 20% off of Beyond coupon with me to the store, and this drives my wife absolutely batshit crazy. So much so that we fought over coupons. So we have 2 young kids. I have a 1.5-year-old and a 3-year-old, and we actually got into a rip-roaring fight over a 20% off Babies R Us. I forgot to bring it to the store. If you bought a stroller with a coupon, you know that's worth like $80. So, but I did not buy the coupon, the stroller with the coupon, and got chewed out for it. And when I was sitting on the couch that night, wondering why on the earth are we fighting about coupons of all things, I started thinking, there's got to be a better way. There's got to be a way to keep my happy. So, though I can never remember these, I never forget my phone. I seem to have this on me at all times. And so what I did was I started taking pictures of all the coupons that were sitting on our dining room table. I don't know if you guys have like a place where like the coupons go, like a drawer in the kitchen or a refrigerator, or in our case the bowl on the dining room table. And I started photographing all the coupons, and then I brought them into the Babies R Us and held up the photograph of the coupon to the cashier and said, "Can we scan this?" And she's like, "I don't know. Let me try." And so she did. Boop. And then I tried it at another store after that, and I'm like, yeah, people do this all the time, every day. Boop. And so, pretty quickly, I was taking pictures of every coupon that I got in the mail and bringing them into all the stores at the local shopping center, and realized it worked pretty much everywhere. And so, anyways, this was not an idea for a startup at the time. This was just a way to keep my wife happy. But after doing it for about 6 months, and having a great deal of success. It worked at every store I tried, except for California Pizza Kitchen. I don't know, all of a sudden I'd become, for the first time in my life, a half-decent couponer. I had people come up to me in line, almost every time I do it, saying, "What's that app you're using? I'd love to get an app that does that." And not to mention the fact that I was not sitting on the couch. Getting late again, so I began to think maybe there's like something here. So simultaneous to all this, I was working for a newspaper company called Gannett, and was actually involved in our mobile strategy and mobile coupon strategy in particular, and realized there was just a huge opportunity to do something in the mobile coupon space because pretty much all the other apps out there sucked, and nobody was specifically tackling retail coupon. There were very few apps that were tackling this in any kind of user-friendly way. And here I was, kind of like, wow, I was like, under my nose, I was like doing, I had, with the camera roll on my iPhone, kind of stumbled upon a really user-friendly mobile coupon approach. And so began to think, what if you could take this idea and build on it? What if you could build an app around this? But also, like, what if you could get reminders when the coupons are about to expire, right? I still found that I was forgetting to use the coupons because they'd expire, or because I'd go to the store and I'd forget that I'd taken a picture of a coupon for it. So what if you could do location-based notifications? So anyways, all of that was sort of the germ of the idea for SnipSnap. So I heard about a startup accelerator in the Philadelphia region called RJMetrics, which some of you may know actually is based here right now. They're doing a healthcare accelerator in Venture Fourth. And I decided to apply to Dream Adventures and got in. This is fall of 2011. And that was kind of the kick in the ass that I needed to quit my job and pursue SnipSnap full time. So, in terms of fundraising, luckily I didn't need to take any money up front. Dream does provide a little bit of seed funding, and my wife, actually, fortunately, my wife is a doctor, so I had a sugar mom willing to kind of throw me over the ways. And even more to the point, she actually got what I was doing. Like, it wasn't like I was trying to convince her of like doing something like highfalutin or abstract. And it was like, coupon. Like, okay, that's fine. So I got into treatment and quit my job at Cadet. That was about almost 2 years ago exactly to the day. And it wasn't easy to sort of get the business off the ground, but we launched the app in May of this last year, and we've grown to over 1.25 million users and 22 million coupons snipped in about a year's time. And we're cranking away. So.